Hello, Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. And thank you so much for being here. And thank you also for showing all the love that you've been showing me over the last, month. I do so appreciate it. What we're going to do is something a little different. We're going to do you and two, which will be one particular layout. And then we're going to do part two, and we're going to do your money flow. Okay. So we want to focus on that a little bit too, especially at the second month of this new decade. I thought you still got plenty of time. Okay. So, if you're looking to make some changes, then hopefully this will give you some insight towards that, okay? Now, this is a general read, so if you're looking for a personal read to tap into your own personal energies, go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below, all right? All right, so let's see what is in store for you. I do want to thank all of you that have, with all your likes, subscribes, and shares, and also for those of you that are really looking to make this a year like no other, and you are falling into some sort of pattern or cycle in terms of your career, your business side, or it could be in terms of your relationship or just life overall, you do want to check out our discovery session. It's complimentary. It's some one-on-one time together and allows us to make a personal recommendation as to what courses and what types of services that might benefit you most to really ramp you up for 2020 and end maybe some sort of cycles and blockages that might be holding you back. And what we want to do is open up the energies for fresh new opportunities and activate new energies coming through to really catapult you to that next step. Okay, so if you're interested in that, check in my description box below, discovery session, or up here. Okay, all right, so let's jump into it. So this is going to be, we're going to start with you and who. So this is going to be how you feel about them right now. Okay, so how you feel about them. Here we go. Here's the first card. Let's see what wants to come out. Let's see what that is. Ooh, you feel like they're a blessing to you. This is precious, Aries. This is wonderful. You feel like they're such a blessing. I don't even know how I could even clarify that anymore, quite frankly. Let me just take one of the cards here, but this is really, really beautiful. So you feel like they're a blessing in your life, right? I think you have some sort of maybe perhaps intuitive communication with them. It's kind of like, it's like just really loving the foundation, the heartfelt strongness and security that you share with them. So this is really beautiful. It's like there's intuitive whispers. Intuitively, you have these whispers from the heart that's saying, "Gosh, she's such a blessing. She's such a blessing. They are such a blessing." Whatever it is, it could be a certain person, or it could be a situation. One side of a situation or another. Okay, but yeah, that's what I see. Is like you intuitively know that this person is just a major blessing in your life. Wow, how beautiful. What else? Yeah, you're really attuning to the call. This is actually about tuning in to this beautiful blessing is really such a beautiful turn on, and you're just like basking in this, right? So that's exactly how I see this. Quite beautiful, guys. So how you feel about them, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to pull a quick tarot on them, see if there's anything it wants to add in terms of details. Yeah, you've got some clarity about them. Okay, there's been some sort of clarity. This is actually success. Okay, this is really quite beautiful because it does talk about when you get the Ace of Swords. This is an opportunity, but this is a opportunity for power, an opportunity for victory and clarity, and that's what I feel that you're kind of getting. You've got some clarity that, and it may be perhaps a different perception of this person or of this situation. Okay, whatever's brought you to my channel. Okay, let's see how they feel about you. All right, let's take a look at that. How did they feel about you? What is that? Wow, they feel, I will tell you, Aries, that you are achieving some sort of self-mastery, okay? It's kind of like moving from the confused on the right side, my right, and then, of course, on the other side, that you're becoming a little bit more, self-mastered in terms of, spirituality, in a lot of different ways. It's quite beautiful in your love, in your growth. It's really quite beautiful. So that's what this is talking about. And it's a lot of growth. There is it's like a shifting of awareness, and they're recognizing that in you, and perhaps they're having a shifting of awareness about you. Okay, so that's how I feel it. It's like aligning their words with action, and towards the greater relationship, the greater goal in this situation. Okay. So how they feel about you is, they feel that that's exactly what you're doing, that your words and actions are aligning, and that is so key, and that's really beautiful for them to see. And it's kind of like moving above, rising above the insecurities and self-doubts, and I don't know, it's an Aries. It's really interesting. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius on this side. I don't know. I just think because the Ace of Swords is that, so it could be you or that other person, but they see you as kind of mastering yourself. Let's see. I want to actually pull the Hero's Journey cards. I want to see what wants to come out. How they feel about you. Let's see if we get a little bit more on this, okay? Wow, what is this? Knights of a Round Table. This is interesting. This is about surrounding yourself with those that support, those that want to see you succeed, and they give you that light to really continue to move forward in this relationship or situation. They feel that you are part of their tribe, that you are kind of parts of their round table, people that they break bread with, and people that they converse and talk with, and help support each other and enrich each other's lives. And that's the way that I see it here. It is a what card is this? Is this a 18, which brings it to 19, which brings it to a 9, which is coming to fruition. So yeah, this is really beautiful. This is something that's come about, all right? And there's a real spiritual attraction too. You can see a lot of that violet color, but it's a lot of enlightenment. Anything else about how they feel about you? Let's see what that is, okay? What is it? A new beginning. Interesting. Seems interesting. I mentioned Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, new beginning. You could be taking on this energy, but this is a Page of Swords. So what this just tells me that, there's some sort of, they're all about messages, right? And so this is about being very curious, being very energetic. So how they feel about you, that's how they see you, curious, energetic. I don't know, 10 of Pentacles. Maybe you are married to them, were married to them, or want to be married to them. But that's what I see, is that they really see as a new beginning to reach fulfillment of coming together. Okay, wow. Very, very interesting, guys. So let's take a look on what you make together. What is it that you make together? Let's see what that is, okay? What do you make together? Positive outcome. Wow. You make a lot of positive outcomes. Okay. So very interesting. So whatever it is in the situation, if you feel it might not be going in the way that you thought it would go, this is saying there's a positive outcome that is actually coming out of this. What else what is it that you make together? Positive outcome. Wow. And this is about letting things go so it can really shine and take on the glow. Okay. So sometimes it's about surrendering a little bit to have this positive outcome. It's what is a 36 card? Again, another 9 coming to fruition. Wow. There is a thin veil between the physical and the spiritual plane, is what this talks about too. And it's about letting go so the divine can help let it glow, okay? And let it grow. This is really beautiful. Anything that the tarot would like to add into what you make together in this relationship spread? Anything else? Wow, positive community coming together, celebration. Gosh, guys, wow, a lot of celebration, coming together, networking, that type of thing. What is it that you need to know most about them, Aries? What do you need to know most about them? Okay, what is that? What do you need to know most about them? Gratitude. That they're very, very thankful for you, to have you in their life. They're very, very grateful for you. Anything else? Yeah, that they are developing some sort of strategy. Okay, now this could be a strategy to get together, a strategy in terms of, of what they have in mind when they meet you. Let's see what the Hero's Journey cards have to say. What is that? A splendid torch. Yeah, so it's interesting. Their strategy, they blaze brightly for you, okay? So what you need to know about them is that they blaze brightly for you. They're thankful for you, and they have a strategy in mind. Okay, well, let's pull a tarot on this strategy card. What is this strategy here, okay? What is this strategy, right? To change things around. They want to change things around for the better. So whatever hasn't been going right, they want to turn it all around. Okay, they want to make a change here. What are the blockages and difficulties? Okay, what are the blocks and difficulties here? Okay, what is that? Trusting each other. Maybe that there has been a loss of trust in this relationship or situation. It has to deal probably with love. The green is the heart chakra. So it could be that there has been some sort of mistrust in this relationship or in this situation that's caused it to be some sort of blockage. And this is about the quest. Okay, I get this card, the quest. And a blockage is, this is about plunging boldly into life. So the blockage is that might not be happening. One of you, or it's not plunging into the life of this. And it's a 2 card. It's about duality, right? Let's see what the tarot has to say on this. So very interesting quest. Not boldly jumping into life. This is about focusing on the money and focusing on the security right now. Focusing, getting the foundation, getting a solid foundation. But I also get the Lovers card. How interesting, Aries. So I do get the Lovers card coming through. And the blockages is, it's like, the Lovers card, it's like focusing on the security and not really plunging into life and trusting each other so the universe can really bring this in. Wow. What is the best way to move forward here? What's the best way to move forward? What does that look like? Okay, best way to move forward. What does that look like? Taking action. Wow. Okay, so don't sit. Okay, so this wants you, that maybe part of the strategy, what you need to know about them is that, it's about taking action. So the best way to move forward here, Aries, is to take action in this relationship or in this situation. And it's about coming together for the family, right? Maybe once that which has maybe fallen apart is taking action to bring unity together once again. Okay, that's the way I see it. How interesting, guys. How interesting. Yeah, and this is saying this is about a 7 card is having faith. And this is about taking charge. It wants you to take charge to make this grow bigger, to make the light shine brighter on this, and to bring the unity together. And anything else in the best way to move forward? Wow, this is about making room for wonder to happen. Like you'll feel like you've won the lottery, making room for the miracle to happen in this relationship or situation. I'm going to pull a tarot on this. Best way to move forward. Anything else that wants to come through? Gosh, guys, how interesting. Yeah, this is like the end of being left out of the relationship or situation. 5, things are changing, and then having the strength really to really change this around. For some of you that want that, it's available because you're in the driver's seat, and this is an opportunity to take action again. Take action. It's calling on action, guys. You are required to take action here. How interesting. Wow. Now we're going to move into the part 2, guys. I want to talk about your money flow, okay? Your money abundance and what that looks like. So what we're going to do is I'm going to gobble up all these cards here, and then we're going to move into what that looks like. Especially I just want to get the one deck that I want to use. And so let me just grab that. Do we have it? Okay, cool. And then I'm going to shuffle a little bit because I might want to clarify with the tarot here. So we're going to see what wants to come out. So now we're going to go into your financial situation at this time right now. Where are you at? Financial situation at this time. Okay. Okay. So what does that look like? Financial situation at this time. Okay. What is that? Okay, current financial position. You're making it a priority. I think you're using your superhero kind of like X-ray vision in terms of focusing in on your financial position in life. Doing what you want, using your third eye in here. But this is about making finances and money. It's just about making it a priority. Okay, so there's some sort of priority as it relates to this. What does the tarot have to say on this? Current financial position. What is that? Yeah, looking long term. Okay, looking long term and knowing that there is some obstacles, but knowing that you've got the world in your hands to be able to manifest and make that happen and to overcome any obstacles there. Emperor could be an emperor in your life. This is Aries guard. This is you. I really feel that you're kind of being very, solid, decisive in terms of your money situation. So very, very good. Seems like you're kind of getting a handle on that. And then anything else that wants to come through in terms of your current financial flow. Yeah, the reward you're gonna be celebrating some sort of reward in terms of your current financial position. You're celebrating yourself as it pertains to that. What is blocking your financial flow right now? What does that look like? Okay. Wow. What's blocking you is that you're not seeing the abundance that you have. Yeah, I get abundance and reflection in that order. Abundance, what's blocking you is not reflecting on your abundance, that you're not seeing your abundance. Wow. Okay. So that's how I really feel that it's coming through. I feel that you've got a lot of abundance as you may not see it. And so now it's about stop and reflecting on that, on how that tree is kind of, is kind of bending over with love and saying you're so full of abundance. You've been rooted in something very strong, like a tree, and using your third eye. There's been a lot of prosperity and a lot of growth. So that's quite beautiful, actually. Anything that the tarot wants to say, what's blocking your financial flow? Wow, this could be a lover. This could be having to do with love. Okay, so this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or two people coming together in terms of offering a cup of love to each other. Could be dealing maybe perhaps with a Leo. They might have Leo in their chart as well. This is two people coming together. The Lovers card. Tell me about the Lovers card. Your lovers are blocking your financial flow? This is about, persevering and just being very careful and just watching a particular lover or a loved one in your life, and taking on that, taking on your own energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. Yeah, and you're protecting your wealth and enjoying the wealth of your labor and all of that that's combined within. That's the Nine of Pentacles coming to fruition. So what's blocking you could perhaps be a lover, and you kind of are putting a close watch on them. Okay, how interesting. What are your core beliefs about money? Core beliefs about money. What is that? Divine companion, that the divine, money is your companion, and the divine and the manifesting has really been helping. The divine is your companion, and bringing light to this situation. Okay, so your core beliefs about money is that, wow, this is really good that you've got a divine companion as it relates to money. Maybe you've got someone else in your life that brings in light, and it's a combined household of some sort. Could be the case that there's going to be messages coming through from a divine companion coming through very fast, and this is about home and family life. Wow. So what your core beliefs about money is that prosperity leads to a good family life. Okay. And that's going to be important. And you're serving as the King of Wands. I mean, you couldn't ask for, this is you. I really feel that you're kind of standing in your own and taking this on. I mean, really just really beautiful, authoritative type, energy, and being the king, and being that visionary and being that entrepreneur in your life. Wow. Okay. Interesting. What are changes that need to be made in terms of, in your money situation? Changes to be made that are important as it relates to your money situation. Move this over. That will improve the situation, I should say. Improve your situation even more. Pathways, okay? So this is about choosing which path is going to be best for you, just choosing one, but being focused on one and not, focusing lots of different pathways. This is saying to really focus on a particular pathway. I'm going to pull a tarot on this because I want to see what wants to come out. How interesting. And picking the pathway and knowing that that's going to lead you in the right direction towards prosperity. Yeah, it's going to be teamwork, a pathway in work, collaboration at work, okay, is very, very key. And you're focusing on what really makes you emotionally fulfilled. So I do see you looking at your cup, knowing that it's very, it's very precious and you're not going to give that to anyone. And then getting clarity. So you're getting clarity really about of how to improve your situation. And emotionally, you're feeling very better about it. But it's going to take some teamwork and choosing a path with that teamwork. Okay. So that's going to be key. You don't have to do it all yourself. So if you do need to get advice, this is saying to do it. This is the end of doing everything on your own. Wow, how interesting. Anything else about the changes to improve your situation? Wow, this is about surrender. This is about asking your divine. This is interesting because we got pathways, and it's kind of like the divine is helping you out with this process, and you get it. It's like divine drunkenness. It's that they're going to be giving you insights through this process. The divine drunkenness. This is being drunk on the divine, but it's a 9 card. It reduces to a 9. It's coming to fruition, right? And any fear is now being transmuted into fuel for you. So if there's been a fear in terms of improving your finances, it's going to change, right? It's going to change, and you're going to stand still, and you're going to own your power. Okay, and this is about having faith in yourself. Okay, so what's the final outcome of the situation? What's the final outcome? Wow, even balance and feeling very balanced. This is about emotionally feeling balanced. Major Arcana card here too. Wow, how interesting. And I always like to look at this here because this is about, having a sense of purpose, okay? And, and dividing that up appropriately. So I see that there. What else? There's an opportunity to couple up from a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So I really think that there's an opportunity, perhaps financially, from a Capricorn, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You get the King of Cups. So when I clarify temperance and balancing things out, you have an opportunity coming in, perhaps from a water sign of some sort. Anything else on the final outcome? Listen. So maybe listen to someone that might be offering you some sort of advice regarding your finances to balance things out. This is saying to listen. That's going to be very, very key, guys. Anything else? And because they have something to contribute to the wealth and the growth of your abundance, okay? It might have to do with a love relationship too. I don't know if this person's in finances or is good with finances of some sort, but that could very much well be the case. So, well, there you have it, guys. My gosh, I can't think of anything else that seems to want to come through here, but it looks like your final outcome is just focusing on how much good that you can handle because you've got an amazing read here. I mean, just a lot of things are just really going. The only thing that I feel is like that trust, that little bit of trust that's important, right? That's key here. And I think you've got someone that's coming back in. A lover is going to be affecting a situation. You're kind of, you don't want it to rock your wealth in any way. But it's saying that but I do feel that there's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here of some sort or there's some sort of opportunity for two people that are announcing their love. But you seem very well off and very balanced in this, and you're just really, really focusing on moving forward. Yeah, so finances look really, really good for you here. But there is someone that's going to be wanting to give you some advice, and it's saying to listen because it's going to contribute to your abundance. So, okay, guys, I hope this resonated in some way, shape, or form, and I look forward to seeing you in the second half of February. And keep in mind that, because this is up to February 15th, so we have Valentine's Day that is coming. So sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing the second half of February. So until then, namaste.